Hey everybody, wanted to make a quick update video. I haven't made a video about the bus in quite a while, and my plan is to make videos and update everybody on what I'm doing and document the process. So I'm just making a quick one here, just talking about a few small things I've done with the bus since the last video. As you can see on the passenger seat, I ordered the Bentley service manual. Very informative, has a lot of good information in there. I started looking at wiring diagrams. I've never done any kind of electrical work, but hopefully this weekend I'll have a little bit of time to start digging into that. As you can see, there's a bunch of wires hanging here still, so got to get that figured out. Looking to order an engine soon, a long block, and then I don't know if there's components on my current engine that are salvageable that could be put onto the new long block, but anyway, trying to get that all together. Small thing, but I went to a VW swap meet a couple weeks ago and found a few pieces. So one of them is that passenger side window roller upper piece there, the black plastic that goes over the metal piece. I found it's a little bit different than this one, which I assume is the original, but it works and it's better than not having it at all. Not really too much in the front here that I've changed. I cleaned up a lot of the crap that was on the floor and just kind of made it look a little nicer. I actually started to try to take apart the dash. As you can see, it actually is coming away from the frame because I thought it would be easier to clean the dash up, maybe do some of the wiring or whatever. But there's actually wires, I think, that go into the back of the dash here, and I'm not really about to start taking things out when I don't know where they're supposed to be going. So I'm going to take a better look and see what's going on with all the wiring first before I start digging everything out. And then the mirror. So on the side here, I installed this mirror. So that was another item I found at the swap meet. Originally I thought that it would make sense that I would have to take off this door panel, which I started to do. I removed the screws here. There's some screws inside the door handle itself, and then the window roller upper thingy. I took the cover off and removed that. The vent doesn't need, this vent here that runs along the door panel does not need to be removed, but I started tearing all that off and then came to find out that literally all you need to do to change the window is just twist this and unscrew it, unthread it, and take it off, put a new one on, and there you go. So anyway, that's another small addition. Got the mirror on. The other side still currently has a cracked passenger mirror, but honestly, when I think I drive this thing, I mean, I want to get a mirror for that side, but I think there's so many windows on this bus that I don't think I'll ever have a problem with blind spots or, you know, seeing anybody. I've done some work in the back. As you can see, the back bench is taken out and I have put it back in here just for storage purposes. And also I cleaned up a lot in the back. I'll try to get a better shot here, but I cleaned a lot of the back up. Where the back bench was very, very dirty and nasty, and I spent a lot of time just kind of cleaning it up and vacuuming all the crap out and just kind of figuring out the best way to tackle it. My biggest rust spots are there by the slider. There's the rusty part where I guess the middle seat, I think, would go into the floor. And in the back there's just kind of a nasty little rust spot where the back seat, which is this one, bolts to the floor. But I mean, it's looking a lot cleaner. Let's see. So yeah, currently the bus is sitting here in my driveway, and it's at an angle on the driveway. So what I want to do is right there, all that rust, what I would like to do is put some vinegar and water mixture and just let it sit for a little while and see if that does anything. But with the fact that it's on an incline, all the fluid is gonna run up to the front, like when it rains, and it collects. It's hard to see, but it collects in the front, and so I can't really do that at the moment, which has kind of been a pain. and it's very difficult to move one of these things when your tire looks like that. So planning on getting some tires, planning on getting an engine. I really wanted to take these tires off myself, you know, replace them and throw some new tires on. I've got a jack, I've got some jack stands, but I think when I take the bus over to get the engine put in, apparently there's a tire shop right next door, and if I end up going with that VW mechanic, then I might as well just have them throw the tires on and call it a day. So I got a 4th hubcap for the bus, so they all need to get cleaned up, but now I have 4 hubcaps, so when I get the new tires put on, I can put the hubcaps on at, you know, at the very end and make it look nice and shiny. Another small thing I did was when I bought this thing, the guy who sold it to me, he kind of did some quick and dirty paint job with some of the white, especially in the front. He did some Bondo work, and I think it was windy that day, and he just kind of didn't really mask everything off. But the windows on this side of the bus particularly had a lot of just paint on the windows, so I found a razor blade and now they look pretty good. So that was just another small thing that I've done over the past couple weeks. Haven't really had too much time, unfortunately, and a lot of the things that I want to tackle is just a really big job, and it's hard to get this thing out of the driveway. So anyway, so some other things. I need to order a handle here for the side. I haven't quite figured out if that really is a big deal to me or not. The door is functional, it's just the handle's broken. But with the new handle comes a new key, and then I have to have one key that's different for the passenger side door and one key that's different for everything else. And I just don't know how much I care about that at the moment and what I really want to do with all that. So that's something to consider. But the bus is still here, still very interested in it, and gonna keep working on it. Getting to the point now where I'm gonna have the ability to get the engine together and hopefully get some tires for it, and it'll definitely be a lot easier to move at that point. I'm kind of holding off on the rust a little bit right now because my focus is on just trying to get the thing running. The rust is kind of aesthetic in my mind, and I bought the thing because it doesn't have any crazy structural rust issues, so everything else is, you know, just kind of aesthetics and things that I will eventually get to. The electrical, I'm trying to tackle that sooner rather than later, because I feel like even if I get the new engine put in and everything's good with that, the thing's probably not going to start, because the electrical, again, is not where it should be. I also need to get a battery for the thing, so that's something else I need to do. That would be very helpful with toying around with the electronics. So anyway, just wanted to make a quick video and just kind of update everybody and let you know I'm still interested in the bus and still going to make videos about it. And if you guys have any questions or anything, please comment below, but I'll see you guys next time.